everybody. Hi, Catherine.
Literally everybody, right? Welcome back to season 3, episode 10 of What the Talk. Yo,
That's a full house right there.
Y'all weren't ready for that, no?
Nah.
Listen, I got everybody in red wine, red shirts. I got wives, I got husbands,
Pink.
I got single people in the house.
We got whole couples up in here.
Yo, I'm okay. I'm gonna introduce everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Cat.
Sam is back, y'all. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bertine.
Sally.
What am I gonna do right here? Hi, everybody. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Quincy.
Hi, Heffany. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jeff.
How going?
Welcome back. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nashu.
What's up? What's poppin'?
Alright. That's your gangster?
You know that vibe is me. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. Me.
Oh, no. This not gonna work.
Everybody likes the fun. And there we go. View in the background.
Perfect. But we're here today to talk about a very important topic. Oh, you guys sound so quiet. What's going on?
Well, we're listening to you.
Since when were y'all so proper? Anyways, I mean, that might just help me out over there because our guest is looking like they're a little shy. They're holding
really
each other's
going on?
hands.
Who's that? You mean them?
It's just like, I ain't stressed.
Mr. and Mrs. P.
Yo,
Which
If
one?
I mean not,
The first
she say
one.
madam ni.
The second one.
sorry. She said, my madame, really. Excuse me.
Ou so yon denye epizod lan, lem te paret, lem te introduce step, mwen premier sa mte di I'm a married man, right?
And then here's the lady now.
Okay.
But let's introduce you guys. Okay, so we have Mrs. Well, they're both Poleus. We have the Poleus family here. But I want you guys to tell everybody how long you guys have been married. You first, since you're next to me.
Me?
Oui.
Oh. So, I mean, on the 15th of December, it's going to be officially a year.
Li fè point. Not bravo pour Sam. Li son shit that. That usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But how has marriage been so far? One word. Describe your marriage in one word.
Surprising.
What about you, Betsy?
That's the word.
Alright, so we got surprising, we got What about you, Steph and Jeff? How long have you guys been married?
2 years.
2? That's it?
And some change. She wants some change.
2 years, yeah.
2? No.
September made us 2 years.
How you don't know? So, wait, I feel like it's 3 years.
No, it's been 2.
I'm a horrible wife anyway.
Wow.
Already exposed
How has marriage been so far? Describe your marriage in one word.
Unexpectable.
Unexpectable. What about you?
That's another word.
Okay, what about you, Amanda? How long have you been married?
Almost 4 years. Almost.
Oh, okay. So you're like a veteran in the game.
Okay, you know already I'm coming in.
So describe your marriage in one word.
Fun.
Okay. What about you, Sammy?
Amusant.
Like, what's the? Oh my God.
Jamais said c'est amusant. Bon, qui on amusant?
How is single life, Nashu?
I love that response.
It's crazy. It's okay. It's eye-opening.
One word.
Eye-opening.
Oh, eye-opening. Ligue en titre junior. Which is true. Okay. Wait, let's go.
Eye-opening. Okay, I love it. So what we're gonna talk about today, like the last episode, if you guys heard, me and Amanda couldn't figure out what boundaries were, right? And then I still can't. And then I'm glad that you guys are here so you guys can give us a little help so we could have more insight for our relationship series. So do you guys know what boundaries are, or do you guys even have boundaries in your marriage, or how is that?
Well, in relationship overall, brothers and sisters.
Are you talking about like more personally, as an individual, or like in general, do we have boundaries?
Whatever. Do you even know what it is?
Yeah.
I couldn't even figure
couldn't
it out.
figure it out.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
what
boundaries, for me, it would be kind of like an invisible line.
Okay.
You know, like a line that you put there, you know that you will not step over that line. Or you
Okay.
will not go across it. That's how I would describe it.
Okay.
I have a question about that.
Go ahead.
Do you think that line is like, do you think that line is like, it's pas nécessairement que like fixé, but do you think that it's constant, or do you think that it's like an ocean? Because I would see it as like an ocean shore. Like, you know, when you go to the beach and then get vague dans de l'eau, and then you see like on the sand, you kind of, sometimes you don't see bordure de l'eau, and then you
Is
just
it a
be
jagged line?
yeah. Do
the
you think
thing
like
is
it's more
that-
like that, or is it more like a straight line?
For the most part, it should be like a definite line, but then again, with boundaries, at time it could shift, you know, with the different people that you end up meeting. Sometime with, you know, by trying to adjust, sometimes your boundaries may, you know, push further or close up more. It all depends.
So does that mean we even have, if we're willing to move it, blah, 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 is it even that important?
Okay, again, like he said, it's like, it depends on the person that you meet, but I think it also depends on like the person you become, like day to day. Parce que they say the boundaries que vous gain, like at 20, for example, age of 20, and then later on you realize boundaries sa you again parce que you had hurt, because you had like, there was something you were dealing with that you didn't resolve, or there was a perception you had of something. Like for example, I'm not married, right? I'm single, and then they're married. There's a boundary maybe that they might have had like that I have, and that maybe when I get married, or now that they're married, you might get on call, you see what I'm saying, or you will have you win. So that's why I kind of saw it more as an ocean shore.
I agree with that too.
I understand what you mean. Do you guys have boundaries in your marriage, Stefan and Jeff?
I don't think so. Me personally.
You sure?
I don't know.
At all? What about you, Stephanie?
I don't know.
Exactly. I haven't really thought about it.
I mean, we just define it as like a line, but I'm saying like in general. Okay, let me give you guys an example. Do you guys have boundaries in terms of? Okay, you see how you guys are brothers, right? Is there like a boundary, like Steph can't say this about Sam, like this is my brother, even though she's your wife?
No. Talk your shit, man.
He said, this is what the talk. Talk your shit.
But that's the thing. I don't think that he feels that he needs
You don't
to
want to use
have
the
like,
mic? Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think that he feels that like li bezwen boundaries when it comes to his brother, because di konen mpap jam di yon bagay kako ki pou derespekte Sam. Mwen ka fe joke sou Sam,
Okay.
but mpap derespekte Sam. Kako
Okay.
sil te gon an fam ni konen kako ki vreman derespektan, li tap draw boundaries, be like, yo, that's off limit, you know?
Mais est-ce qu'on peut penser que like le fait justement que est-ce qu'on peut penser que le fait justement que like that's your character, I guess that's a personal boundary of you. You know that gon link que m'pas traverser. Parce que boundaries are not just within, like in your marriage, well, what I think is that in your marriage, c'est pas simplement comme si boundaries que nous set for each other, mais c'est également boundaries que vous set for yourself.
Yes.
Within that marriage.
I got a
So,
boundary.
okay,
Yes,
there we
because
go.
because
What is it?
I got one that somebody don't. She don't
is it?
respect it at all. Don't eat my food.
I feel like every man has that boundary.
It's not supposed to be, no, that's not it.
Nah, man.
But
it's
I
like-
don't understand.
no.
You eat my food.
No. It's like I get. It's like I'll take you. We'll go shopping, right? She gets whatever she wants. I'll get whatever for the house. There's certain things I get for myself because I don't eat everything really. I'm picky when it comes to food. That's what she wants. And it's like, and then I know, like, I know for a fact where I leave it at, and then she acts like I'm like, when I didn't prove it, I'm like, I'm not blind. It's like, and the thing is, I don't mind if she asks. I wouldn't give it. But it's like, it's most of the time. You know when you're at work and Lelo Sumanger, you're like, oh man, I'm about to go home and eat this, yo. And when I get home,
You have siblings, they prepare you for
no, Sam, it wasn't like that with Sam. No, not really.
I think they probably don't have the same taste as
Sam never ate your food? Not really.
You're such a great brother.
It wasn't like that. It
I'm
wasn't
keeping
like
it
that.
100 like I always do.
Wait, I think
I'm keeping it
But I'm
100.
joining you for jodi. Stop eating all the chicken.
Yeah, but I would say, but eventually, at first, that was, I mean, now I'm getting used to it. And sometimes she's like, oh, you selfish when it comes to food. I'm like, I'm not. It's like,
my food. What's
it's just like, it's that. I mean, it's
Is
like,
this a woman thing though? Do you guys feel like you're not hungry? But when the man buys the food, it's like, that's all you want to eat?
No,
I'm not like that.
Yes, because
I'm so like that.
But let me tell you why. Parce que hier soir, big example.
You throwing her under the bus.
Wifey's house, like she's home the whole day, right? Gen ma yi nan frigidaire.
My, okay.
Li de men ma yi boukane. Ma yi ala nan frigidaire. Li pa manyen. Li manje lot bagay. Manik boukane ti ma yi. M'prensam. Boukane ma yi avec amour. M'prensam make sure mette l'âme vire le bois pour le prendre couleur prendre tout bagay. M'konnen m'bral déguster ma yi. Il fait comme si par exemple pendant la marche dans calabre ça le dit l'autre manger ça me fait morceau là dedans. I'm like Mayala.
But you have to prepare.
Et puis c'est pas non. Et puis là m'bal morceau pousse pas de cabam derrière plutôt. Sous des fleurs derrière maï ou t'a mettre maï ou préparer maï non.
Ou bien dis-le, ou connaît madame. Non, ou bien dans situation ça, dans situation ça, on m'a problème ça. Ou connaît le maï ou quasi baby m'bal pour connaît maï, est-ce que vous voulez une?
But I feel like a lot of times.
Non, dans situation ça on va faire ça, mais m'a parlé que vous mangez pas. Like for me. You know what I mean? It's like for me. Donc voilà, Nestlé, right?
Moi pas faire ça parce que Bertie mange maï 6 fois par jour.
Oh,
Le manger maï au fois. Nous voulons manger maï.
But guess what? It's something for the house, right? Then again, when I'm talking about my food, it's literally like, no one in Nestle. I would literally put the Nestle in the freezer and come back every day. It goes lower and lower and lower, and I'm like, I know I'm not doing. No, Stefan.
Yes.
She literally said Stefan.
It's so true.
No.
Li wè kote Jeff Metel, chaque
freezer
sel
on
parle.
top.
Papa is on like, yeah, daddy is there. If you move it,
That's what happens.
Wow. You have kids and you blame everything on them.
It's his fault though. But well.
Also, like to go back to the boundaries thing, you know how like we're like, oh, we don't know if we have boundaries, no packing boundaries. It's like, you know, like how like ou ka met on lion on cage, but the cage is so big he feels free. I feel like that's what boundaries are within certain relationships. Is that the boundaries? Is that nous sommes comme un accord là, côté que like we have the same boundaries, but they're so wide for each other que nous presque pas well. But like you can even see it. Stéphanie Tapali, you were saying like to go back to the joking about the brother thing. She was like, he doesn't even need to have that boundary with me because li connaît que conseiller de bagay m'pap di. But that is a boundary too because I don't think that Jeff would want for somebody to disrespect his brother in a certain manner. And Stéphanie comprend ça. And so they have a same boundary. So you're probably pensé que you're boundary. It's just that you have a boundary that you don't even need to like explain.
Yeah.
Whereas these other things like food or stuff like that, those are boundaries that you maybe have to discuss. But I think
I don't gotta discuss.
No, mais est-ce que tu comprends? So c'est pas que nous pas gain boundaries, but
No,
I
you
think
don't.
it's just
Some boundaries
Dans
pas
ce
besoin
cas-là,
parler.
c'est une sorte de respect que tu dois envers la personne.
Yeah, pas
T'es rentré
manger.
dans la famille.
Sous respecter, ou pas toucher avec.
Non, me finis.
Mais non, mais respect aussi son boundary.
Oui, c'est ça.
Parce que vous comprenez? Son boundary within itself. So we do have boundaries. It's just that the way that we've been raised, and then when we find somebody, I presume, that shares those same values. That's why it's important to share values with people that you're going to end up being with. Parce que comme ça, pas besoin toujours discuter about, oh, pas faire ça, pas faire ça, pas faire ça. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all do have the boundaries. C'est juste que nous get common boundaries. Qui fait que nous pas besoin.
Okay.
Vous comprenez? Yeah.
Oh, it's like, cause me.
So basically, to resume what she said, basically boundaries equals respect, basically,
Yeah.
or maybe synonym.
Respect, valeur,
Yeah.
éthique.
Parce que I do get what she said because tout simda explique, Jean l'explique là, n'a vu nous exactement que boundaries égale respect même gain pour vous. Respect ou même pour moi, where you're not gonna cross me.
Okay.
Basically. Mais c'est pas comme si respect côté que m'a dit bonjour, bah non, not those little, non, not parler de higher value. Yeah, ça n'est pas ça exactement, et pas savoir vivre. So yeah, continue on.
Okay, I understand. So, me and Amanda, what do you like to talk about the most?
What do you mean?
What do you like to talk about the most?
My man.
What do you like?
Sex.
What do you like?
Sex, baby.
I've been my man.
My man.
Like, I don't understand. That's not the same thing. C'est pas ça mille me parler de, c'est ça m'y a fait.
Qu'est-ce que ça m'a fait, hein?
But when it comes to, I know as Haitians, go paquet bagay que nous pas discuter, right? Did you guys okay, before you got into marriage or whatever, did you have a misconception about what sex would be like as a married person? And then when you got inside of marriage, you realized, Kat, this is not it at all. Or you guys didn't even discuss that, what you guys expected, that's what you found.
Oh, about
Well, there's multiple misconceptions out there about sex. I guess some of them were like myth that we
Like what?
saw. For example, I guess the fact that some people think that once you're married, you're gonna be having sex every single day.
People like me that think that. Anytime I'm going to their house, I'm like, y'all are not having sex? I always say that for real.
Like, you know, they think that it's every single day.
It's possible.
And then
It's possible. Listen. It's possible.
That's what you're saying. Y'all not having sex every day?
mais qui sont contre de de sexe et ouais bah
I got something.
Go ahead.
I thought it would be different after a kid. But c'est pas la famille.
Okay. That's true. That's
No, for real,
there's a lot of
because
people who
watching,
think so.
yo, I was there watching Stefan coming on. I'm like,
Yeah?
Damn,
I'm going to tell them, I'm going to tell Nah, but nah. I thought it was gonna be different. It was gonna be like a different
So y'all went
feeling.
right back into it.
She attempted to make me wait 6 months. Ma enquête c'est pas juste avec 6 mois.
Oh my god.
Really, Jeff?
I mean, he's talking his shit.
Yeah. How long did you wait?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Was it like 2 months?
discussed?
3 months.
Was it
Yes.
discussed? Or?
Yes, it was discussed.
I don't got time.
She was like 6 months, and it was so funny during the pregnancy. It was a time like we were not having sex, and it was totally fine with me because guess what? She was not telling me we can't have it. I mean, with me it's like that. I mean, it's like okay, I know what it's like, but it's like the moment she was like, "Nah, I gotta wait." I'm like, "Nah, I wanted to do it." I'm like, "What is this?"
Yeah,
there's
3
no
months.
boundaries. It's like,
3 months.
come on. It's like,
Were you? My question is like, did the fact that she told you we have to wait is that the one?
What?
yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that for like big kids.
So you were like a little kid. You know how
Yeah.
parents tell you don't have
Come in
sex?
and then you wait.
And it's like all you want to do is have sex. Why
Yeah.
did they tell me
Why
to
did
not
they
have
tell me
sex?
that?
Exactly. But I mean, because based on what I see and see, oh, you got my shit, but moon blow, one man.
Yeah, like 2 days.
I went there, you up one bar, one man. It's like, it was based on that for me. That's why I'm like, listen, if we're not gonna have sex, it should be us our decision. If I based on, I don't think. I guess if you're still tired and you feel the pain, because she was in pain one. Peut-être petit ça t'est tellement gros. You know what I mean? But it's like, when that I understood. When based on that, if you tell me I'm not ready yet based on that, okay. But based on, you're going to talk about again, that's the thing. I'm like,
So I guess that's another conception, like misconception, when you are married and your wife is pregnant. They say the sex drive goes up. So I guess in your guys,
It didn't.
wasn't.
during the pregnancy, yes.
Oh, during the pregnancy.
Gon moun ba kote m la vle di 2 mots.
Oh, vas-y.
Fix the mic.
Allez non.
Oh. Oui, en fait, qui ça me te tade moun yo te kon pi souvent di, c'est takou pour en intimité avec moun nan, faut ou fait sexe avec. But m'pa kwe que ça son met lié.
That's a misconception.
That's definitely.
But
Yes.
does guy understand that though? Ou bien c'est
That
juste
is
fille qui
right.
comprend ça? Because I feel like pour fille plus, okay, l'amour, get dressed, blah blah blah. But guys, it's just like.
Listen, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Non. Et pourtant, même non, I want to go the whole way. On veut commencer de A jusqu'à Z, même. Non, yeah, man.
Get tout reste la vie, boum, boum, boum. Get tout reste la vie, man.
Pas chaque jour so love.
Man, listen. Because I told her from the beginning. I'm like, yo, what? It's like, bro, book sign. No, what all this?
I get it. Wants to say something.
But it's true. C'est pas chaque jour like, okay, moi-même go Timon. So c'est pas chaque jour like. Oh, sweet love and all that. No, some days when Stéphane corridor me, beep, 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 I've been done, you know? If I get up and no fit all this, you know, like, babe.
Don't tell her beep, 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 not to happy.
But that's what I said. That's what I said.
No, it's like, I guess, at first, but once you have a kid, I mean, there's nights I see she's trying. I'm like, yo, what I mean? I guess I was never into that, really. It's like, once in a while, I'll kiss. But,
No, yeah, he's not.
30 minutes, foreplay, kiss her, enfant, ça m'a pas gagné bonne idée. I will, but it's like, yo, kissing. Like, bro.
I feel like Kaku, sometimes ou pas besoin faire Kaku moi même pas mind Kaku sometimes ou pas besoin faire sexe like pour pénétrer mon nan. Ou doit juste like abo mon nan, caresser mon nan. And I love that.
Et puis, il faut le finir avec.
Yeah. Non, il pas besoin de finir avec ça. Let me tell you something. There are other things Jeff can do that. You know.
The shade? Somebody's going to their face. What the shade?
Là, je fais tête, moi, Stéphanie, quoi, elle droite, on dit, yo, pipi,
Nashu, I think it's time for us to exit.
Okay.
Now, you know, I know what you meant about all the misconceptions. Because one thing I noticed also, Jean, like she said, you know, a lot of people think that it's by having the sex that's gonna be making you more intimate.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than sex. A lot more. Sex is just the tip of the iceberg.
Cherry icing.
There's so much. It's like a pyramid. Sex is here, but there's a lot more under it that, you know. So a lot of people just confuse it. They think that once you're having sex, that's it. But
Sex is important too.
that's why I put it at the tip of the iceberg.
But that's what makes it sweeter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come and say something. Imaginez-nous, for us married couple, let's say, tout bagay pas normal. Nothing is normal. We're not on the same page. But at the end of the day, we just go and have sex.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
And
It might work. That's if you're just like, you know what, let's get it over with.
Yeah, but
it's not something you do
intimacy in
because of like, yo, I love you, I love the creation of God. We're gonna enjoy that. Imagine Jeff, like you come home one day and then something happened. And you guys are mad at each other for an instant, and then that carries over that night. You guys, let's say it was supposed to be a night of celebration. Toute célébration a passé just because pas de understanding, ça que t'es supposé faire la pas fait. Now, your intimacy, you see that it's pas fait parce que your intimacy starts in your understanding. So, if everything had gone not even right in your way that you guys understood each other, that night I finish, oh, babe, I'm sorry. This is one of the things is sorry sex is one of the best sex.
you mean makeup sex?
Oh yeah, makeup sex, sorry, yeah. Baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what also?
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, I'm not this show. So I'm sure.
No, it's just hot. All these lights. No, but that's actually interesting because I have an aunt justement qui t'a parlé because in my family, like I said before, like the conversation about sex is like it's open.
That's
my
good,
family
that's
no pas
good.
get taboo.
So it's not taboo, yeah, that's good.
right. And she was saying how foreplay for her in her marriage begins the minute you wake up. C'est Jean dit bonjour là. It's not just bonjour, but it's the fact that you acknowledge me. Exactly. Especially parce qu'il y a genre il travaille en télétravail, ce qui veut dire qu'il y a travail la caillou. Ou bien dans la cuisine ou même ou dans la chambre or at your desk. Juste le fait que vini pour dire, oh, what are you doing? Da, da, da. Oh, my day is going this, that, and the third. Ça tout, it enters into the foreplay part. After that, le n'a manger, oh, how was your day? Or how's your day going so far? Etc., etc. C'est pas seulement comme si vous méprisez toute journée, hein? And then at night you're nudging me like, oh, let's do. Pas moyen. Tomorrow, baby. Try tomorrow. For her, it starts the minute you
A
wake
lot
up.
of times women, it is like that for women. And I know this woman was telling me that Taku little way Mari like fold clothes. He's washing the dishes. He's like, honey, I'm getting wet. Like, you ain't even gotta touch me. You sweeping? What? You cooking that?
But if we put it, but listen, if we put it that way, it's kind of like you make it conditional though.
No, in a way, like what turns you on. You know how people have love language, right? And a lot of people, it's acts of service that is their love language. Yeah. When you're doing something, that's when they get turned on because it's like fail, please. You understand? It's physical touch. So if you don't touch me, I'm not turned on. But if you're not touching me, I don't care. You understand? So a lot of women like. It's the you doing things. It's not even you touching. It's what you said. It's how you talk. The flowers, the calls, whatever you did. That's what's for them. I don't know if it's all women, but I know a lot of
them. To add on to, like, we have to stop seeing sex as a compartmentalized thing. Sex, you know how, like, especially in the society we live in today, they want to say that sex is just an act, like a physical act, right? It's not that. And I think once you get into a marriage, actually, you kind of realize that. I'm thinking that, well, hypothetically, obviously, because I'm not married. But I'm thinking like, I feel like, no, because like I said, the conversation in my family is very open.
Yeah,
and
what
I
do you
think
think? And then we could ask them if it's
right,
true.
okay, so y'all tell me if I'm wrong. So I feel like y'all said earlier about how sex is the tip of the iceberg. The tip is still important, but you have to go from down all the way up. You see what I'm saying? Ou pas qu'à just skip and go up. Oh, you can't just skip and go up. You have to kind of like rise. And so I think that it's not necessarily conditional. C'est pas que wap fait parce que you know that there's an end goal that you're trying to reach. But I think sex not supposed to be an act of love. Donc tout ça wap fait you kind of... Yeah,